my man.
Now, she also says that her man never really asks about her money, doesn't really care about her money. She does, I believe, make more money in the relationship. But this is the thing that Kevin Samuels was trying to teach a lot of women, that your money really is not as important. Now, I'll tell you where money is important, okay? Because like I said, I live overseas, where very many women don't have like a whole bunch of money, and then, you know, the man is paying for a lot. Now, if you're a woman and you have your own money and you can handle the majority of your own things, this is preferable for a man, right? But as far as your education is concerned and all of those things are concerned, not really important. And she would go on to talk about that.
I reached out to him on the online website, on the dating website. And one of the things that he said, even though he put me in his favorites, he didn't reach out to me, and I asked him why. And he said he thought I was beautiful, but when he read, hear me now, all my litany of accomplishments, I'm this, I'm that, I have this education, I'm this, that, and the other. He said he didn't think a woman with all these accomplishments will be interested in a truck driver. Right. As opposed to saying, well, I enjoy this. I love taking long walks. I like watching television. I love to this. I was focusing on the things that many women look for in men.
Right. Yeah, and he was right. Like, number one, I think that there is a such thing as being overqualified for a position, but I don't even think that this is overqualification. I think you're just trying to qualify for a totally different position. Like, if I'm trying to become a mechanic, and I'm like, I used to be a professional athlete. I used to run Division I. I used to work at USPS. I had a YouTube channel. All of those things may be impressive to some degree, but it's not applicable to the thing that I'm applying to do. So there are a lot of ladies that will chase accomplishments that they find attractive in a man, but generally speaking, men who are accomplished or men who are even just established and have like some type of stability for themselves want traits that are to the contrary. So it's like, all of these accomplishments are impressive, but how is that applicable to the thing that I want? And that's just a woman that prioritizes family, that's okay with keeping peace in the home. And you'll find that sometimes to get these accomplishments that are high status that women are chasing, oftentimes you have to take on traits that are to the contrary of a nurturing woman. To be honest, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Not all the time, but you see it a lot of the times. And oftentimes too, you'll find that these women who have all of these accomplishments, they kind of put themselves in a box because for some reason, I don't know what it is, generally speaking, when it comes to a woman who makes a lot of money, they still don't want to be the breadwinner of the family. So they still want a man that makes more money than them. I'm not saying all the time, but generally speaking, it doesn't matter how much money a woman makes. If she makes $1 million, she want her man to make $2 million. So, like, it really just puts them in a box where it's harder to get the men that they want because they think that their money makes them qualify more for the men that they want, but it doesn't. So they're still competing against other women.
Oh my god, bro. Like, fucking lag. This guy's down. Why is he dead? Why is he dead? Fuck me, bro. Why is he dead?
Women who have the traits that the guys who have all the money already are looking for, if that makes any sense. So Kevin was right, and the older I get, the more I value peace. So if you're a woman and you make a whole bunch of money, but I have to come home to handle you, I don't care about the money you make because I value the peace. I value peace so much more than ever now. It's crazy. The older you get, the more you value peace.
She says when she was on a dating site and she was trying to, you know, figure out how to get a long-term partner and everything like that, the problem that she came into was that she was always trying to talk about everything that she's done. Now, I believe she was also in the military, so thank you for your service. You know, very, very talented lady. Worked very hard, it seems. She would list her accomplishments as if she were a man looking for a woman, and she is now just understanding that those things just don't matter. And she is married to a man. Obviously, she refers to him as Mr. Randolph, and that just goes to show the level of respect that she has for her husband. Like, imagine a woman that was in the military. You have to have a certain level of I won't say masculinity, right? But you have to have a certain level of toughness to be a woman in the military. I know she did go to college. I'm assuming it was the University of Oklahoma also. So now, when you look at it in those terms, this is a woman who's been all over the world, a woman who has done well, and she calls her husband Mr. Randolph. This is not the kind of respect that men get, all right? Of accepting redirection,
Yeah.
and she's now more mature. Now, to see a woman to go through this kind of transformation in her own life and come out and talk about it on social media,
Very
to
impressive.
then try to come back and help younger people is amazing. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
That's what
generally
videos.
speaking, on social media, you only hear the
Live
ideas
on
of a certain
stream
type
of
of woman,
so
and
much
generally speaking,
technical
it's a
shit.
high attention-seeking style of woman, or a very like assertive, more aggressive style of woman. Like, it's very hard to find good women because good women are busy doing good women things. It's a lot to handle when you really have a family that you're trying to cater to. You hardly are ever out there in order to get got if you're a good woman. So, like, generally speaking, on social media, you only get the opinion of a very specific type of woman. And so for her to kind of have the assertiveness from the military and from chasing career and
You just see it here. Oh my god, bro. He gets shot in the back anyway. I thought I was aiming at him, but like had a different fucking plan.
and all these other things, the articulation skills to be able to get on the internet, but also the femininity, the understanding of femininity now to be able to present it in a
What should we watch, chat? Neon Sense entitled Women Invested. Just the EDP shit. Damn, that's how long ago it was.
this stuff up. EDP, by the way, stands for eat that. You can imagine what the P stands for. All right, we're all adults here.
Certain things refuse to die off in the world no matter what hits them. Cockroaches, which have the ability to survive nukes and for some reason have worse and worse mutations come every summer.
Great.
Really? EPP's content used to be so fucking funny, man.
He has to he can't even do that because they will find him. These people online are better than the police, and they will find. Bro, do you understand that, like, when he tries to go and get apartments, like, wherever he's living, people will find out where he's living. They will call the managers.
There's no way I let that happen. There's no way I let that happen to me. That is so bad. Oh, fuck off, man. What? Fucking behind me, man. Okay, launch Warzone.
or the landlords of wherever he's living or renting out of, and they will inform that person of his past, and he will get kicked out. So this guy's had to move all around the country because he can't even live in an apartment. These people will find you. They're doing the jobs better than the police officers oftentimes. These people on the internet.
Most of the time, if a creator has a controversy this bad, they
will find you. They're doing the jobs better than the police officers oftentimes. These people on the internet.
Most of the time, if a creator has a controversy this bad,
the only way he can get out of this is if he just like moves to the country and tries to live off the land. You have to go to a town where it's like 2 hours away from a major city, and then you have to go to that town and then go 20 minutes on a dirt road in any direction, and he'll probably be okay there, but he'll have to live off the land, which is probably not possible for him.
Pretty much soft quit at first, then disappear to never be seen again. And for 2026, I would say, to be honest, that I really haven't seen EDP pop up that much. When he first got canceled and banned, it seemed like he was fighting tooth and nail to stay platform.
Yeah.
But every time he'd either be banned or mass reported, which then led to a ban, it really seems that he's mostly decided to give up, and most people haven't been hearing his name this year. Until a trailer dropped on July 26th this year titled The Sick Mind of EDP 445.
Great.
Now, my first thought was seeing this pop up was, why the fuck does EDP have a documentary? Like, to me, there is genuinely no need to have a documentary on EDP 445 with his history. It would be one thing if the documentary was covering him without his
Just standing still, gang.
fuck can't I hear anything, bro? Bro.
input, but you're gonna have to sit down for an hour or two or however long and hear EDP saying this constantly.
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already clear.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's that's completely out of pocket. He was making plenty of money as a YouTuber at this time. He could have just lost weight. That would have made him dateable or fuckable, some may say.
Yeah, bro.
He could have hired a prostitute. That is also an option. Not saying it's a good one, but it's an option. Messing with a 13-year-old is just not an option, brother. You don't get to do, I mean, how isn't this guy in jail? I mean, he's literally doing the job for the investigator. He's literally wearing a wire. He's admitting to what he wants to do and what he wanted to do. This is unbelievable, and the fact that these types of people are like cohabitating society with us in like some type of dark realm. But I will say this, all of that being said, I am going to watch this documentary because in America, things are only entertaining now. Television is only entertaining if you're watching somebody actively ruin their life. And we have a bloodlust in this country. And even if we are watching somebody actively ruining their lives, the only reason we'll put it on, the only way we'll put it on, is if we can also scroll on our phones while it's playing in the background. So yeah, when this comes out, I am going to watch it just for the sake of interest, maybe even for the sake of commentary or content, but he needs to go to jail like now. He needs to be put
He needs to go to
under
jail.
the jail. They need to put him in a hole and throw away the hole. That's where he needs to be.
Put him in a hole and
13-year-old
throw
is
away the
crazy.
hole.
Fully did this probably knowing it was the end of the line for him. My main concern with the documentary isn't even the fact that it's being made. Mine is, was EDP actually paid to film this shit? Because I'd assume there is no world EDP decided to randomly respond to a YouTube documentary director and accept the deal of sitting down for hour-long sessions and being questioned on his crimes without...
He's desperate for money. He's getting kicked out of the places that he's renting. It costs money to move from location to location. He's not making the income that he had from YouTube anymore. He is not going to be able to find a job where people aren't going to call his job and get him fired. It's just damn near not even possible at this point. The same audience that made him popular, once they found out what he did, the same tool, the internet that he used to make himself popular, once he got caught doing what he did, all of those people who liked him flipped on him.
That's true.
Think about it. The type of stuff that he did makes it so that if you don't...
Oh my god, I just got out fucking each other, bro. Just because I landed early. Oh my god, I should have got that fucking Varden that was on the floor. God, all the sweats come on like after fucking 1 AM. What the hell? Fuck, bro. These high level niggas, bro. Fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I won. He must have damn near broke his legs. didn't I just look up earlier? I'm such a bot, bro. Like, I knew he was there. I should have just turned around earlier. Latency. God, man. Fuck off, man. Can't do that during a fucking...
Dislike him, people dislike you. Like, you can't come back from the... If you were a person that said, well, you know, stuff that he did makes it so that if you don't dislike him, people dislike you. Like, you can't come back from the... If you were a person that said, well, you know, yeah, I actually don't dislike EDP, people would go, you're evil. Like, they would say that to the person who doesn't dislike him. So everybody is going to hate him now. There's no way he has access to any money. It is actually very believable that this documentary guy reached out to him and he was so desperate for money that he's just going to go on television and admit to all of his lustful desires with younger people. Got to be careful for the algorithm. But this is how bad it is, bro. If he does actually go to jail or prison, even in jail or prison where there are people who stabbed people to death, there are people who used a bat and hit somebody, blood splattering all over them. They're wearing someone's blood and they kept hitting them until they were dead. There are people who were holding people underwater until the bubble stopped. And even those people will look at somebody like EDP and go, that's a chomo, kill him. Think about that. So not only are you safe in not only are you not safe in like sane society, you're also not even safe if you do go to the place where he should be going. So the desperation, he's 35 years old, he's obese, and his reputation is completely done. I mean, there's almost nowhere he can go from here, right? Hey guys, I wanted to briefly tell you about the Reaction Creator Academy.
Ever since I started posting reaction videos on my dead YouTube channel, I've been able to consistently make over $11,000 and quit my IT job. It is not for the weak, gang. I'm telling you that, right? A little bit about myself. My name is Lord Heck. You can find my YouTube channel as Lord Heck as well. And I used to make dance content, but the pandemic came and my views went down. It was bad. So I decided to take a chance and take the Reaction Creator Academy course, and I'm not gonna lie, it
my god. Did she do? Oh my god. No idea was able to get as much damage on me that he did. Oh my god, play the game, bro. Can't see this guy. Why did I fall down there, bro? I decided to land in a fucking controller tunnel, like, why did I fall down there? Boring. Boring playstyle, bro. Play the fucking game.
has brought new life to my channel. Let me show you guys right now. Let me switch the screen. As you can see, this is the last 28 days. And as soon as I started taking the Reaction Creator Academy course, I started to see a new birth, right? If I go into the revenue tab, as you can see, right now, May is still going. I'm 7,000 up. So I highly recommend y'all get this course and y'all lock in.
This is the #1 reaction channel course in the world that I know of. Learn how to turn social media moments into real money. And if this is something that you're interested in, I'll leave a link in the description down below.
Getting paid. In fact, nobody who's in a down pat position like EDP would do that for free. This is all just me assuming, okay? I don't want people spamming the dude who made it saying,
Tommy and if you said you paid EDP for it, you scumbag.
but I feel like even if EDP was paid, it would be through a contract where they both can't say shit about it. I mean, in the documentary, he was reenacting scenes. Like in one shot, he was wearing a jumpsuit and went in a jail cell. There's a random scene of him just screaming at the camera. I don't know. I refuse to believe this was done for free.
A sub-5 screech is crazy.
Also, in the documentary, people notice EDP is set up like a multi-universal threat. Like, the only person that could beat him in a fight is Ultra Instinct Goku with max stats. There's a couple of prominent people featured in the documentary, with the main ones being Moist, Critical, and Gideon. I'm pretty sure because they're considered EDP